Incentivizing and Empowering Faculty Scholarship, a keynote presentation at Kenyatta University by Professor Fred Muyia Nafukho, July 24, 2024. It is a truism that higher education institutions world over are operating in a complex, uncertain, and an ever-changing environment. For instance, changes caused by advancement in digital technologies, especially artificial intelligence and social media, have not only impacted our lives and work, but also our learning and research settings, let alone our societal and political conversations. My presentation is divided into 3 parts. First, I provide you with the background by highlighting the importance of mindsets. Our mindsets matter, and it will determine what we learn from this conference. Second, the construct of psychological safety is key in incentivizing and empowering faculty. This begins with the institution's core values. Third, I focus on why we must incentivize and empower faculty. How do we incentivize and empower women faculty? What do we hope to achieve by incentivizing and empowering faculty? Adam Grant in his book, Think Again, The Power of Knowing What You Don't Know, identifies 4 important modes of thinking. Grant notes, in preacher and prosecutor mode, I'm right and you're wrong, and I don't need to change my mind. In politician mode, I might tell you what you want to hear, but I'm probably not changing what I really think. I'm posturing as opposed to rethinking. In a scientist thinking mode, we are open to multiple perspective taking. We view our ideas and perspectives more as hypotheses in need of confirmation or rebuttal. Changing your mind not only isn't weak or embarrassing or failure, it's a sign you're progressing. Henry Ford noted, "Coming together is the beginning. Staying together is progress, and working together is success." Thus, learning to work together collaboratively is the beginning of the incentivizing and empowering faculty. So, the thinking mode is a mindset that has been established to be valuable for all entrepreneurial thinkers. We all should be creative and entrepreneurial in our thinking and action as learners, educators, and scholars. Grant mentions that in one Italian study, aspiring business owners were taught to view their business plans as hypotheses for testing. For those entrepreneurs that were taught to think like scientists brought in more than 40 times in revenue when compared to the group who did not receive any training to think like scientists. 40 times more in revenue. Amy Edmondson from Harvard Business School, in her book, Right Kind of Wrong, The Science of Failing Well states that we should not fear or be ashamed of the mistakes we make. Amy talks about an important construct called psychological safety, which I think is critical to incentivizing and empowering faculty in Kenyan universities. Psychological safety is broadly defined as a climate in which people are comfortable expressing their views and being themselves. Psychological safety is about our ability to share ideas in an unreserved, honest, or sincere expression of our minds. It is about making it possible for productive disagreement and free exchange of ideas. That only happens when we are willing to listen to learn and not listen to respond. To incentivize the work of faculty is to support, facilitate, to reward and recognize them for their excellent work or motivate them to achieve higher priority goals. It requires empathetic and inclusive leadership, being open to divergent thinking. So, for knowledge work to flourish, and for our women faculty in our universities to flourish and not merely survive, the workplace must be one where people feel they are able to share their knowledge, to think and feel that they are empowered to put into practice their creative ideas. Faculty productivity should be viewed in a holistic manner to include impactful and innovative teaching and mentorship of students and colleagues, impactful research that leads to discovery and innovation, and that translates research findings to policy and practice, and impactful outreach and engagement with key constituents and multi-community stakeholders, also known as service, which is a form of institution building. Service grounded in promoting collegiality and citizenship on our campuses. Why incentivize and empower faculty? People matter. The most important asset we have at Kenyatta University is people. Faculty matter and need to be empowered and supported to thrive and not merely survive in their work. How do we incentivize and empower faculty? Through creative and innovative policies that will ensure fairness in the workplace. Through fairness in promotion and tenure, for example, and transparency in the allocation of faculty workload of teaching, research, and service. What do we hope to achieve by incentivizing and empowering faculty? To transform the higher education context to realize the returns to investment in higher education. While mentoring as a strategy to incentive and empower faculty is important, we must endeavor to ensure it is relational and not dysfunctional or traditional in nature. Relational mentoring is grounded in career development, psychological support for protege, and seeks to promote relational behaviors. It is communal, promotes mutual learning and growth, and develops close mentoring ties between the mentor and protege. Talent is the most critical asset that each country, region, state, or county are looking for. World over, there is a fierce competition for talent which requires strategic thinking. Examples of how to attract and retain talented faculty requires universities to practice recruiting, hiring, developing, and retaining the talented faculty recruited. 2 strategies to recruit faculty that have successfully worked in my institution include preemptive faculty retention and competitive faculty retention. The second strategy to incentivize and empower faculty include provision of seed funding on a competitive basis, provision of financial support to faculty engaged in institutions and government priority areas, and providing incentives to business and industry engaged in supporting research and development. I would like to respectfully suggest that we co-create and launch a STAR mentoring program for early career women faculty. A program focused on mentoring early career faculty in the areas of service, teaching, and research, STAR, by pairing early career faculty with associate and full professors across the university. One of the results of such a program is to increase the retention of women faculty participants and promotion of cross-disciplinary research. Incentivizing and empowering faculty is possible because of the academic leadership we have in our universities. Leadership is not centered on I, but we. Who are we? Pause. Why are we in leadership? Who do we serve? Pause. What do we believe in? What matters to us? It is leadership that is focused on serving the collective. How is our service impacting the greater community and the people we serve? And what are our core values and strategic priorities? In the case of early career faculty, leadership must acknowledge and appreciate them for their contributions. And leadership must be willing to demonstrate that they understand and value faculty's contributions to the success of the university and by extension the success of our students, the custodians of our professions. If you have watched up to this point, please hit the subscription button. Thank you so much.